Hi, my name's Denise McCabe and I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator in Australia on the central coast of New South Wales, and this is my Make-Up Monday for this week, Easter Monday. I'm going to show you some masking and blending techniques. I cased a couple of cards from a Michelle Jutrissa, I think that's how you say her name, using the Enjoy the Moment stamp set. So that's one I did in blues, and this is another one I did in reds. So this was the stamp set we got for on stage last November. It's well, not a funny stamp set, but it's one I wouldn't normally choose, and I've had a bit of a struggle trying to work out how to use it, how to stamp with it, because it's not one of my normal sort of ones I'd choose. So they were the two cards I made with this stamp set, but today I thought I'd play with a couple of others. So just bear with me while I turn my phone around and we'll get started. Okay, so these are the colours I've chosen to use today to do a similar card to these two. I've chosen Pear Pizzazz, Garden Green and Mossy Meadow for the inks. It's a bit of trial and error. You've got to just see how this turns out. So I've got Mossy Meadow for my card base, Pear Pizzazz for my layer, and Berry Vanilla for the stamping and blending. So let's just fold our card base, and I'm just trying to work out what stamp set to use. I've got a few over here. I'm just having a bit of a think about that. So I just cleaned my desk and moved my ink pads around and moved my laptop into a different position, so it's all a bit over the place at the moment. I've got to work out where I put everything. So I'm just going to use a little bit of washi tape to secure the cardstock down, and also my grid paper, line it up. So I'm not sure whether to go over on the side or down the middle. I might do the side again. I think I might do that. So I'm just going to put it slightly up there, just there. And then I need a piece of copy paper. So I'm going to tear that in half, and then I've got this to tear in half as well for my masking. So, and then I'm going to just tear it, and that's what gives you your ragged edge. So put it this way down. I might go there, and I'll use a bit more washi tape. The lady I cased the card from, she used post-it strips, but I found they didn't stay very well, so I don't want to do that. I think the paper and the cardstock moved around too much, so that's why I've resorted to the washi tape. So then I'm going to get my green blending brush, and I'm going to start with Pear Pizzazz. I'll start with my lightest colour. I'll just make sure that's still, oh, my things dropped a little bit. Sorry about that. It's just not staying where I want it to. I'll tighten it up. I think I've got it so it won't slowly fall down. Okay, so we've got this all done. So with your blending brush, just circles on your ink pad. That's what I find best. And just take a little bit off, and then I'm just going to go over the top of my cardstock. So basically I'm doing this in thirds with the three colours. Yeah, so that's Got to keep your torn edge down so that it doesn't. I'm going to go a little bit lower with my Pear Pizzazz. So there. There we go with that. So I'll close that up. And this one is Garden Green. So I don't need to clean my brush because I'm going darker. It's always good to swish it off on your scrap paper because then you don't end up with that kind of thing on your cardstock. Or on your scrap paper that you're masking with works as well. So that's the Garden Green. And then this is Mossy Meadow. So Mossy Meadow might be a bit dark too, so just, oh yes. Can always go back and put more on, but you can't take off. This isn't blending as well as I'd like it, so I'm just going to keep going with it and just keep blending. I really like how my blues turned out in this card. Yeah, that's sort of blending a bit better now. I might go back up with my Pear Pizzazz, but I will get my cloth that I clean my blending brush with because I've got dark on it. Sorry about that. I just wanted to shut my door because my daughter came in. And I didn't want to have to start all over again. So I've gone back to my Pear Pizzazz. And I'm just going to blend a little bit more. A little bit more. So that will do. So then what I did was I took my darkest one, which will be Mossy Meadow, and I'm not going to use the Enjoy the Moment stamp set. I thought I'd try the Forever Fern one because that's got some really nice leaves and things. So what to do is my blocks, here they are. So now I just want to put a couple on a block. That block's not quite big enough. I would have thought it was. So that one. I'm going to put this one on the block. And maybe this one. See how we go with that. So it's one of those techniques that no two cards will turn out the same. Now I'm going to take off my scrap paper, copy paper. Put that to one side, and then I'm going to ink that up and just stamp it a bit random. Oh, that was not good, not to worry. Now these are distinctive stamps, so that's why they look a bit patchy. But I quite like that look. I'm just trying to work out what to do. I'm thinking do this one. And I might do this one up this way. That way. And then actually, instead of those bigger ones, I'm going to use a littler one, because I think it lends itself more to the little stamps. I might just put one here, so they can fall off the masking. Get carried away. Anyway, so that's what I've done. So I'll put all those blocks over here so I don't put my card into it. And I'll just carefully lift it off my paper. It's going to tear. There we go. And that looks quite nice. Could almost do it that way too. Actually, I might. I like that. Might do it that way. Will I do it that way? Or will I do it this way? I've got a little tear down here and I'm not quite sure how to cover that up. So if I put that up the top, I might do it this way. I'll figure that out as I go. So I'll get my seal. I will get my seal. Here it is. That's Seal Plus. Don't want Seal Plus. Just want Seal. So just layering it onto my pear pizzazz. I think I will put it up around this way. Now I've got, what have I got? I don't want to highlight that. I can put my greetings sort of down the bottom here. That's what I'll do. But do I need some twine? I might put it up on dimensionals. So I'll just use some leftovers on the edge. So I'll put a sentiment on it and a bit of twine or linen thread or something like that, braided linen thread. I think I've got some mossy meadow of that, so that might be nice. And I'll finish the card off. But how simple and quick is this card? So these are the ones I've done with the Enjoy the Moment stamp set. I'll just make sure they're in vision, yes. And this was today's with the Forever Fern. And the colours I used was Pear Pizzazz, Garden Green and Mossy Meadow. If you are going to hold your cardstock down with washi tape, just be careful it doesn't tear your cardstock. Not quite sure how to get around that because I found the little post-it notes. I bought these, but they don't tend to hold your cardstock very well, so I'll have to fine-tune that one. But it's a really nice technique. So I'll put a greeting across here and cover up my little tear. And that's a nice card. It could be male or female. So thanks for watching my Makeup Monday for this week. And I hope you all have a happy week. Bye.